Hey guys, we are back. So where we left off was I had just unlocked a few more perks. I didn't manage to complete or win the game last time, but I've got Lift Ticket, Fire Force and Junkman. Still going to go with Bluegrass, but we also unlocked the Kegerator, which I'll show you at some point. It's not my favourite weapon, but I will absolutely show it because I have to at least beat the game with it once. And Egan's Pride, which is conversely my favourite Tower of Guns weapon out of all of them. So let's go for it. So Egan's Pride is an assault weapon. It shoots quickly, it does very low damage at the beginning, but hopefully with at least one damage up badge we can turn it into something scary. And then it also gets fantastically powerful with its level ups, although it does take a lot more experience to get level ups for this weapon. And on top of that, it also has some amount of pushback or recoil on it. So if I stand still, you'll notice that I'm slowly moving back, which can be used to help me get to high places. Here we go. Good English. First things first, we want to level the thing up, so also it's very much, other than it being a non-hit scan weapon, it is very much a point and shoot weapon. If your aim's good, you're going to hit things. I wish this guy would... There we go. Come on. Stop dodging around. Awesome. I'm just going to get that experience he dropped, because I need it. This gun gets fantastically more powerful with levels, to the point where I'd say that it pretty much outshines any other weapon in the game with its levels. But I think Joe, the developer, is pretty happy with Tower Guns as is. He probably won't do any more content updates or anything for it. I'm not certain on that, but I'm pretty sure he is happy with the complete product. I'm getting an awful lot of spin bots. I generally don't like spin bots. I do like how they can end up destroying themselves though. The best way to deal with them is back yourself in the corner, because they can't hit you very well when you're in a corner. Not that they won't hit you, just that they can't hit you very well. Now we've got a weapon with level up, we'll be doing a lot more damage. As you can see, it's shooting about twice as fast as it was. Good thing about swim bots is they drop loot like crazy. Not the best for loot though. I'd say bomb bots are the best for loot. And speaking of, there is one, and it happens to be an experienced bomb bot. So I think we might just hit level 4. Yeah. So this is where Egan's Pride starts to get ridiculous. So now that we've got the Kegerator, I'm only going to really be looking for secrets that are easy to access, mostly because, and I lost him. Weapon level, that's unfortunate. Mostly because I'm after badges and things, but I don't want to take too long. So we've got a shop there, and I think we had a shop up there. So let's go back around. You can get up there, there's not much point. Just going to open the door for when I want to leave. Yeah, there was a shop up here. So do I want more speed or magnet strength? I think I want more speed. I could get both, but I don't really care for magnet speed, so Especially not when it would mean that I potentially miss out on a better purchase later on. Come at me, bro. Lots of money. So I can probably justify getting that now. Just as long as I have enough money for one purchase, usually. I'm happy. So I will get the magnet after all. As you can see, I move a lot faster with that speed up. Next speed up will take me up to 20 speed. You can see my speed in the top left. So this is Dr. Turret. So Dr. Turret, the idea is you want to kill the small spinning doofery thing that will take down the entire turret and reset it. If you let Dr. Turret live for very long, he will explode on the bottom. And of course, the thing that actually does damage to me is the spin bots. And Bunker Buster. I love me some Bunker Buster. It's just a really big grenade. Boom. It's good for clearing things out. Here's my first health up, because we just finished the foyer. There are no secrets in this room. I don't think, anyway. Got Tunnel Rat now. So we're on the foundry again. With twerps. Twerps don't do a lot of damage, but they are just plain annoying, and they will whittle you down eventually. I'll be very surprised if this is all we get in this room, because you usually get a heck of a lot more. This is a damage down upgrade. And is there anything behind there? Yes, there is. More jumps. Worth taking the damage. And I'm gonna get that health straight back, or most of it anyway, by jumping across. And Magnet let me pull up the loot that had fallen in the lava, which is nice. So Magnet does come in handy, but it's not the most useful. Difficulty down doesn't necessarily reduce the amount of enemies in a room. What it does is it changes things like the speed of enemy bullets, or the speed of the movement on mobile enemies, or the speed of Betty's projectiles, which means that you can outrun the homing bullets a lot easier. Especially if you have some speed ups like I do. Betty bullets, by the way, if I haven't mentioned it before, they do actually expire after a while, so you can outrun them and eventually they'll explode on their own. Just clean up the riffraff. This room usually has a lot more enemies in it, quite surprised. We've nearly got Egan's Pride to level 5. I will be thankful when we do. I think that's it for cannons. And now we can focus on secrets, which the easiest one to get to is across the way from up here. Let me just jump across these. And there's only money up here, but I can always use money, so. And we out. Next room. We're gonna hide down here. Whoa, hi. I did not see them spawn in. And now let's go back up. And we'll use the bunker buster for... Oh no, not ready yet. It's very nearly ready. What's that? Jump height. Sweet. It's always nice to get at least one jump height upgrade per run. I'm just using E and Sprite to search for secret rooms that I may have missed. It's a really good weapon for that. Because obviously you can just paint an area and it'll show you whether you've missed anything. This room actually goes on. Usually when you see a purple teleporter at the end of the room, it means there's more to that room. Please leave Twerps. Thank you. Twerps is their official name. And then the cannon tanks has finally joined us. That's not an official name. I don't know what these guys' official name is. Righto. So that went kind of smoothly. Should have used the bunker buster actually. Well, what I'm going to try and do is, no, one of them set themselves up. That's great. So those don't drop any loot or experience or anything, which is quite annoying. That loot and stuff came from some spin bots that were in the distance. So there's a shop for a mystery item up there. Mystery items are usually cheaper, because obviously you're taking a risk. Let's do it though. We got an armor up. Awesome. Cannons on my right, cannons in front of me. That's a flamethrower. We want to get out of the range of a flamethrower as quickly as possible because they have some of the best tracking out of any of the turrets and they do a ridiculous amount of damage. So we got level 5 Egan's Pride now. I don't know when I got the level up for that, but looks like it was on the last room. And as you can see, I just totally annihilate these smaller turrets now. And if we can manage to get at least one damage up on this weapon, we'll basically be unstoppable. Getting a lot of money. Not getting enough shops for it. I see that badge down there. Hello, flamethrower. And flamethrowers are not to be messed with. So how do we get in there, do you think? I'm getting stuck underneath those blocks. Through here maybe? See if we can spot something. Yeah, I'm wondering. That's where that is. What's it in here after all? Doesn't look like it. Really like to know how to get that. Keep getting run over by the blocks. Fortunately, you don't take any damage. I think you swim for that one, to be honest. I could be wrong. Sorry about this room taking a while, I just would really like that badge, because it is another jump. And I always like more jumps. Pretty sure I checked that. Yep, I'm confused. Maybe one of these are fake, actually. Let's find out. Nope. Can I see any entrance on there? Nope. Alright, I give up. We'll just have to stay there. As much as I want it. And boss. This is Mama Spin Bomb? No. And Barnaboleum. Bunker Buster. I always forget that Bunker Buster doesn't get shot out as far as I'd like to think from me when I use it. So it was a total waste. But he's already dead. And we get potable transmission fluid. I can't remember what this does. Ah, right. I can't move properly for damage and armor temporarily. I think I'll keep Bunker Buster, to be honest. Company. And we leave. Alright. Battlements is awesome. I much prefer battlements to warehouse. Battlements obviously being the alternative to warehouse. Come on, gather up. Next. Much like warehouse though, I'm not particularly familiar with where the secrets are. I know where a couple are, usually more than warehouse, but I'm not totally sure. But I'm not going to stick around too much. This room, I know where all the secrets are. And they're both very close together, actually. Oh, I got hit by the bitty shot after all. Oh, maybe it was your shot that I got hit by. Got another speed up. Love me some speed ups. We're now going 23. So I should pretty much be able to outrun anything at this point. I think 30 is the maximum speed. Usually all upgradable stats have a maximum. 8 extra jumps, 30 speed, I'm not sure what the max jump height is. 5 health upgrades, or is it 6? So the first one is here, and the second one, get rid of you, is through here. So now we just got 2 extra jumps from this one room. Ah, there's the third one up there. Alright. See, learning stuff every day. Money! Up to 280, and we've been spending like crazy. And we're going to spend again, it looks like. Lots of twerps. Bunker Buster time. And boom. Oh, I see those. Alright. For some reason, I was totally not seeing these. I can totally make that jump. There we are. Two opportunities for sale. We have the thing that clears out bullets, don't want that. And oh, actually I do want to get it. I'll get both of them. Reason I want to get both of them is, even though I'd want neither of them, especially this one, this is awful. You trade a weapon level for health on the one I just picked up. The reason I want to get them is because I want to get them for the collection, which eventually gets me a weapon. There we go. There. Didn't even have to use the Egan spread. Wait. Bullet sweeper. Give me my bunker buster back, thank you. Okie dokie. Would like that health. Sometimes there's secrets in the battlements that let you get out of the level, but we're already up to the boss, so I'll just put the bunker buster down there and hopefully these guys are going to hit, and they don't. They're already under the ground by the time it went off. That's unfortunate. I can easily outrun Chomps-a-Lot, which is nice. Kinda got to use sound to figure out where these guys are. Like they're on my left right now. Still on my left. Gonna pop up like there, yep. On my right. Still on my right. One's in front of me. They can get out of sync, and when they do, that's when things get a little bit harder. I was killing them for some item charge because I want to try and get them with the bunker buster because it will probably kill them. But even with those two tanks dead, it didn't really give me much. Ah. So I'm not doing so great with the Chomps-a-Lot. Try and make it a little more aerial this time. Yeah. They can be really, really bad. Like, really bad. Especially on the battlements. Killed one of them though. Oh no, not quite. Now I've killed one of them. And I'm gonna win. But not well. It's actually a really disappointing fight, actually. And I get Strategic Defense Array, which is terrible. So let's go with Bunker Buster. But at least I picked it up, which means it goes into my collection. Now, there is a secret in here, and I can't remember, is it behind? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Off we go. Time to get some weapon levels back. Logistics. Oh, I'm already back up to level 5. Never mind. Mine layers. They're always a riot. Kinda wanna hide under here first. Get my bearings. I kind of really appreciate that damage up, guys. Desperately need any health I can get, so I will gladly take that. This is probably the worst layout for this room, quite honestly. It's just all 9 layers all the time. Still not sure where the secrets are in this room. Not there though. Maybe the next one will be more... Nope, I don't like this one. Alright. If we fight from up here, we should be alright. Please twerp. Thank you. So that got me some health back, which was nice. Need to think carefully about where I'm gonna go next, though. I knew there would be some twerps stuck out here. One of those bullets has to hit them. Come on now. Really? Mostly I'm just trying to get the twerps done and dusted so they're not distracting me while I'm trying to take care of the turrets. Take this one right here. I'll be taking that very much, thank you. I don't have plans on losing this run, so... Whoa. Can't remember what unlocks Grease Pit, but we have it now. Cool. That room took a lot longer than I would like. But I was being a bit more cautious because of my health. Seriously, guy. Too many twerps. Yeah, yes. Oh my god. This is one of the best weapon mods for Egan's Pride. Now it's just silly. If we get a damage up, it'll be even sillier. Have I missed anything? Which, by the way, I can basically fly now. I drift down slowly, but if I accompany it with a jump, then I just go off to the moon. Didn't actually think I would take full damage then, but okay. Alright. Oh, I love this room. Off we go. And there we are. All the spin bots followed me, of course they did. Egan's Pride with Rapid though, taking care of everything very quickly. I would like the spin bots to die now, please. They do the most damage out of anything, which is why I would really like them to please die. So, what have we got to deal with here? Got an entire array of cannons, which is going to be very easy to deal with. So something like this. Then we do a circle, so that we can go pick up all the junk they dropped. Kill the turret on the way past. Deal with this Napoleon. Difficulty increased. Dang it. Did not mean to pick up that badge. So, as I mentioned in the foundry, difficulty increase would mean that bullets are now going faster, their movement is more sporadic and quick. Really wish you would come down here. Like, actually. These guys don't usually like to keep their distance, so it's quite annoying. Come on, guy. Come to my reign of death. Do I really have to go up to you? Nearly at maximum speed. Since he won't come to me, I'll go to him. Okay. It's somewhere around here is this. Cool. Let's move on. So we've done really well for ourselves on this logistics. Jump off to the left, remove everything, especially the tank. That is not good. That was even worse. Did really badly on this room. It's okay though. Got a health up though, that's nice. Item charge up, I actually will, since we've got this. And over there is another health up. And you bet your butt I am going to take that. Then we're going to jump up here and take care of these guys. So we did make health profit. I really gotta stop doing that. We did make health profit on this room. We're actually almost back up to full health. And we're up to the logistics boss. And please don't be egg scrambler. It's not. Awesome. And I am gonna bust your bunker. Enjoy. What? Apparently that didn't hit it. Okay. That is a Seek gun mod, which is actually pretty good for the Egan Sprite as well, but I much prefer Rapid, so we're going to avoid that. And up here, another health up. Why, thank you. So now we have plenty of health. More than double what you start with. And we're entering Sanctum, so we should actually complete Sanctum this time. And I generally like to complete all the rooms in Sanctum, just for extra badges and things. Although, I do not like this first room, and what I might do is spray random bullets there until I see the door open. And then leave. Just leave. Just like that. It's got twerps again. Lovely, lovely twerps. Which all got annihilated by the cannons around here. Except one of them, apparently. I actually think there's a tank about somewhere. There is stuff up here. 28 seems to be the maximum speed, actually. Okay. Mushroom's always fun. I'm gonna hide under here. Get another health up. I'm doing awful again, by the way. I'm taking way too much damage. And it might be because I never noticed this guy. They just tend to do an awful lot of damage, even in their AoE. So we want to go up here. Goes down here, we have damage up, yes. Where have you been all my life? Okay, now this gun gets silly. And the reason it gets silly is because damage up applies to absolutely every projectile this thing fires. And with Rapid, wow. So we're just going to have fun with the last boss, basically. And the way we're going to do that is because we have Egan's Pride plus Rapid at level 5, we fly up, and we shoot down. And we just melt its health. And I'm going to use this to daintily drop down to the ground and jump all over again without jumping into the coloured ball of death, preferably. there are these betties around the side which I'm actually going to get rid of. And that's the normal final boss, but we're not here for the normal final boss. And I will actually take Grenade Barrage. We're here for a different purpose. And I am going to actually increase the difficulty, even though that might be to my detriment. But I'm back to basically full health. I did that last boss really badly for the layout I had. I could have done that without taking any damage really. But I kept jumping into the coloured energy globe, which does a lot of damage. And that was because I kept jumping over the centre of the room, which was very silly of me. Now when you first see this boss, it is pretty dang impressive. There is a giant door. I'm just going to jump across and meet the Maw. It is silly huge. The most dangerous thing about this boss is not actually the boss itself, it's the spin bots. Who would have thunk it? I'm just going to shoot a grenade barrage out. But basically, as long as I keep going back and forward across them, like that. Unfortunately, if you move away from the middle platform, it disappears, which means all of your bullets that were in flight won't actually end up hitting. And the fan obviously pushes you away. Hopefully we beat it. Nope, went away too quickly. The thing that I'm trying to avoid is exactly what just happened, which is getting hit from behind by the spin bots. To avoid those, that's for sure, because they do a silly, silly, silly amount of damage. Whoa! Fortunately, actually, those crazy amount of bullets it's firing will actually hit the spin bots, which makes the tactic of going back and forth like I am actually work better, because it'll clear out some of the built-up spin bots. And grenades are ready, which is awesome. So I'm just gonna... Whoa! And that's why you don't want to get hit by the bullets, because they will just basically annihilate you. So I'm just gonna fire grenades out. Hopefully they will hit. He's nearly gone. One more pass should actually manage to get me the win. And it did. So now, when this blows up, we get sucked into a tunnel. And we beat the final boss. So there you go, episode 3, already beaten the final boss. We did get very lucky, because we got a damage up for Egan's Pride, and we also got Rapid, which is probably... I'd actually say it's even better than Uber. Uber is a different weapon mod. Now we're in the Tower Heart, and we destroy the Tower Heart, and now the Tower Heart blows up. And we get a little bit of story. And it blows up very silly. Well, aren't you the cricket's uncle's brother? At least not until you restart the game. Too young to die perk, nightmare perk. You couldn't just leave a tower partially complete. The moment you knew there was yet further route to follow, yet a further boss to destroy, you felt compelled to fight on. You're not sure why, really. All you know is that the game's plot had very little to do with it. Every time you play the game, you may have noticed by now that you get a different story. So our final difficulty was 335, so that's pretty high. For a normal run, that is. Endless mode makes that look kind of weak. Common loot count took us 46 minutes, it's not bad. Alright, it was pretty good. I like it. So let's take a look at what we got. So we get a star next to the perk that we win the game with. We get an Uber win with, by the way. You can't just get a normal one. And a star next to the Egan's Pride. The star doesn't actually do anything, it just says you've won with it. But we still have a bunch to unlock. We have to kill 215 more spike ball launchers. We have to die 3 times. We have to collect 22 different items. We've got 12, so that's why I was buying those items I didn't even need. Complete a stage without taking damage. I can do that one extremely quickly. I think what I'll do is I'll do this one, and I'll do this one before we wrap up. So I'm gonna show you how that's done. This is how you complete a level without taking damage. We're going to Bullet Central. Bullet Central is silly. So I just tilt a bunch of times. You can only do this on the first level, and trying to do this on any other level will just result in you tilting over and over again. Any second now. And there we go. So we just finished a level without taking damage. And now we're in Bullet Central. And you'll see why it's called Bullet Central. 85, doubt I'm going to be able to afford that. So nothing has spawned yet, but you'll see there's a very big level ahead of us. And that's because in a second, just heard everything spawn then, I'm going to start looking down for your entertainment. It's a lot of bullets. And that is Bullet Central. Now I could stick around and try and beat it, but I've got a level 1 Egan's Pride, so that's very unlikely to happen. So I just didn't take any damage on this level, and I unlocked the 609mm hand cannon. Now to die 3 times. We're already on logistics, so the thing Bullet Central is kind of for is for speeding through the game, but I'm going to purposefully get myself killed here. You have died. That's the second death. So let's play with the same loadout and get ourselves killed on the foyer. That'll be death number 3, and that'll be 2 new guns unlocked. Oh, Spinbot's perfect. These guys do stupid damage, so... Murdered! Constellation Charger. Cool. So, if we go back to the menu, we have 2 new guns, 609 and the Constellation Charger. So, next episode we'll try one of the other guns I haven't played with yet, and try and beat the game. So, thank you very much for watching. This has been episode 3, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!